Hello dear students, today we are going to continue lesson number 9, superstitions. As we have already seen the impacts of believing falsely on certain things, okay? Until today we just cling on to those beliefs which are either believed or set by our elders, or maybe we know by reading the books, but we also at time practice them. So let us be aware that we should not practice anything which is not scientifically proved. There are so many things, okay, as we have seen the example, okay, like 13, number 13 is unlucky. How? So there are beliefs, okay, we believe, so many people are believing on only on all these things, so that are, or these things are actually a belief which has no basis. Let us now continue page number 33. In religion, superstition means irrational fear of the mysterious and reverence for objects that are no proper objects of worship. So it says, according to the religion, superstition means irrational fear of the mysterious and then reverence for objects that are no proper objects of worship. In the early civilizations, people had no scientific knowledge of what we call the forces of nature. They believed, and some people still think, that the sun and the moon, fire, wind, and water are governed by some supernatural beings who sometimes seem kind but more often are terrible and cruel. You see, the people living in the olden times and the ancient period, they worshipped all this. All this means the sun, moon, the fire, wind, and water, because they believed that these bodies, these water bodies, or maybe what to say, the fire, are governed or run by supernatural beings. So that's why they worship them, and sometimes seem kind but more often are terrible and cruel. These they fear and worship and try to propitiate them with offerings, and try to appease them, try to make them happy with their offerings, sacrifices, and senseless rites. And at time, okay, they had to perform some rites, okay, which had no sense at all. And their imaginations populates the universe with imaginary beings such as demons, ghosts, and various types of spirits. And then you see, just because of their imaginations, these imaginations give rise to all these beings. Like we have demons, and then ghosts, and various other types of spirits. So just because of their imaginations, all these beings came into their mind. A tree is judged by its fruits, and the fruits of superstition are always evil. So here we see a tree or anything is judged by its fruit. So also, sometimes we as a student, we are judged by our result. What kind of result that we are giving it at the end of a year. It has been responsible for a vast amount of cruelty, misery, madness. In olden times or old times, humans offered human sacrifices to appease imaginary gods. So in order to make happy the imaginary god, they used to offer human sacrifices to their imaginary gods. In the Middle Ages, the belief in witchcraft led to the persecution of poor old women as witches who were believed to be the agents of devil. Even in present times, some tribals in remote areas practice witchcraft. Stray report in newspaper confirms this. So all these things we come to know from the newspaper. So there are so many things, till today, human beings believe on those things blindly without looking for it, without looking for the scientific, way of a scientific way of looking at those things. Hope okay, after here it is understood, and the rest okay will continue on the next day. So thank you so much, children.